Well, guys. That went faster as I quite expected. As you can see, I'm directly connected to my smartphone right now. It's the same display, so I don't fake anything. It's without big editing stuff. It's like a live demo and a dev blog for my new app. As you can see in the background, there are a lot of people which also tested the game quite now, and a few of them are mine. And you see these net battler thingies here. This will block in the future, so you have to get yourself a name. And yeah, as you can see, I'm still working on this rework of these Game Boy Advance game in combination with this device from the early 2000s, which was like a walking counter, like every smartphone can do it right now. It was quite innovative for younger people in the past, and I loved this as a child. So I started this app, and as you can see here, this screen here looks like the original device from real life. You have here like dedicated RPG system, like skill system, chip DLCs like in the TV show in the past. Over 200 chips, by the way, from the original game. You have like here, as you can see, different upgrades with different perks for now. Okay, let me change my language into English because then I can show it like in the better explanation. So as you see here, you have different perks and different upgrades where you can level up. You have like a experience system. So I created a freshly new account. That's the reason why I'm just level 2. The next screen here, you see all our chips, which we can gain in the game if we level up, rank up, doing PvE, PvP matches. We are coming now to the battle stuff. So as you can see, oh, it's still German in the notification. So you have to walk like it's in the device from the past into real life. So you have to really walk around to make PvE fighting real. That was also in the real device in the past. So he was able to do the shake bug with the old device. So that's the reason why I implemented this as an Easter egg. If you see the counter, it increases while shaking, but yeah, for normally it's planned that you have to walk around. And it also worked if you have the app in the background like this, like just open in the background, then it just worked and count up the steps. At least at my Pixel 9, I need still iOS testers and I need still more Android testers. So the link is in description if you want to test the app. You can register there at the website, which is also here in the background, as you can see. So yeah, let's continue, guys. Where I was, so here we had the battle display. I implemented a simulation, like test fight for the PvP. The PvP works also quite fluent over my Superbase backend. It's like an equal to Firebase, but it's really simple to set up. About 1,000 users free, and it's dedicated for gaming, so it's perfect for our needs here. So let me start the test fight. And what I wanted to show you, oh wow, now I get a bomb and I can't do go at the display. It's like in the original Game Boy Advance that you have field cards like support cards, etc. I have the sword here, as you can see. I built it a little bit different as in the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, so you can give me, that's the most needed feedback I need is about the fighting system. So yeah, it would be nice to have more testers and feedback here. Let me try to fight these NPC right now. Nice. So yeah, that's another like Easter egg. You get experience points for PvP test fights. That's also a thing which I hide out later. The other fight here, I now have 200 cybermeters to do PvE, like the red jack in button, which you can see at the pet display. And now we have like a dedicated PvE fight, like in the past, in the Game Boy Advance episodes. And it's a little bit different because in PvP, you have a dedicated bunch of chips which you can preset up. and here you can use all your chips, and you have like a mix between pause display and yeah. As you can see here, in the background, nothing happens. You can set up, you can also combine chips here, as you can see. And yeah, that's it, guys. That's a fighting system in PvP and PvE. There are also boss fights, which will include it later on at level 5, at least the first one. You will know these bosses. Oh, I think I have to switch Protoman and Buzz Exe because it makes more sense if you go to the original TV series. But yeah, these boss fights are also to allow to play at least up to 3 other players via brother band feature. You have like here friend, like a normal friend list, like brother band from the TV series or Game Boy Advance episodes. There was also a brother band feature, so I named the friend list like this to have more Easter eggs. And sorry for looking like this. It's 30 degrees Celsius outside here in Germany, and I'm just was so into the coding tunnel and in the at least the vibe coding tunnel. I did most of this with Claude, but yeah, later on in the next videos more about this. So we can do PvE fights with more as one person on a field, so up to 3 real persons against one stronger NPC. And this is now we come to the most how could I explain it, most innovative feature. So the app is concepted for going out, like walking around, collecting steps, and there's also an offline PvP modus via Bluetooth, like I call it Net Station. And yeah, later on there are planned events based on Google Maps. For example, if you have like a big building or something. I don't want to copy Pokemon Go. That's the reason why a little bit scared about it, and because I have like the square space, which I'm switching on in a few minutes. And yeah, that's also an upcoming thing. How could I make a motivation for the people that they go out really and go to events, for example, or maybe go to sponsored places, because this app is completely not pay to win, and I didn't get any dollar with it, and I already yeah, I think for AI development and also research and this stuff, beside of the time thing, I spent like, I don't know, up to $100 or something for the and for all the stuff. Like for now, yeah. So you have offline features, and now we're going into the most in progress section, like the square, which we had in the TV, in the also in the GBA series. Like it's really, really how could I explain, alpha based square, but it already works that you see other people here. And here's another Easter egg. So I could start an emulator right now in the background and see myself here. That also worked over internet. And you see these little portals, which will be swapped from the asset side as an PC terminal. And here we have the next Easter egg in the TV show, and also in Open Battle Network, which was like an inspiration for me. There is a way to so in the TV show, I have to explain it. There was like the fiction that every website, every server has like a check-in port where you can spawn your NetNavi, and then they walk around there and see stuff. And I let Claude for me writing an algorithm which it's hard to explain, which randomized a map. Like if I go to google.de, there is a map, and on every device, this map will look like, so every device, every client has this algorithm, and every uh, custom, every map which is based on google.de will be look like this. And my Superbase backend also recognized that both player rendered these google.de stuff. Now I went out back, and then you can meet up there. It's like a whole Easter egg. You can do nothing much here. Like you can start trading here, start starting a match here at this page. Also, you have all the Brother features. You can add friends here. You can chat here, like, hi. See, still, it's quite alpha. It's like still buggy here. You have in the upper side, in the, as you can see here, it's overlapping and this stuff. Yeah. But it worked, and I'm quite happy about it. And this was, I guess, the core functionality. We have missions and achievements also, like normal roleplay stuff. Yeah. So it would be nice to have more testers. The release is planned for next month, I guess. And yeah, I'm quite happy to have feedback into the comments. You can register up here. You have here the dev blog. The link is in the description. It started as an quite small hobby project. I had like a few elevator pitches with other developers, and they was quite impressed and say to me, "Yeah, just continue working. Maybe you get the seat at CatCom in some years." But yeah, I'm on it. The biggest problem is assets, because the upgrades, Stingy and the chip, so the armors for Mega Man and the chips are still from the original Game Boy Advance series. And I can easily swap them. That would be sad, but it would be possible and would be finished like in, I don't know, if I have new assets in a short amount of time. If there's any graphic designer outside here, you can also write a comment below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next dev blog or in the other projects which I'm doing here right now, like the autonomous crypto agent, which is working 24/7 on my Raspberry Pi in combination with Hermes, and for now the NVIDIA AI model, but I use different. And yeah, it's a whole other topic, and I don't want to make mixing up the stuff. So see you next time.